But first, we are beginning with breaking news tonight. Boise firefighters are out right now. They are tackling a brush fire. This is in the Boise Foothills. It's happening near Pierce Park. KBOI2's Abigail Taylor's live at the scene with what we know.
Yes, Natalie, you can see it's a very active fire still here. If you look behind me, you can see that this fire has already ripped through much of the foothills. I don't know if you can tell from your point of view, but I can see that there is a lot of black already right there that the fire has just destroyed, and now it's going more toward the outskirts and trying to conquer some other parts of those grassy areas. But fire crews are on it. There are a lot of fire crews here, at least a half dozen engines. I was passed by several of them on my way here, rushing to get here to put this fire out. I did ask if they know what started this fire, but right now there's no word on what started it, and also no word if any structures are at risk here. The fire crews are obviously very busy right now trying to put this fire out, so I'm going to catch up with them here soon if they have time to talk with me and hopefully get some more details confirmed on this fire, and we'll have that information for you just here in a couple of minutes. I'm going to go get that and hopefully have it for you at about 10:15. So tune back, stay with us, and I'll have more information for you soon. For now, live in Boise, Abigail Taylor, KBOI2 News. And I found out some new information for you guys about this fire over here. I know now that at least 3 homes are at risk here, but none have been lost yet. But if you see right there in front, that yellow house with the flashing lights in front of it, that house, they say, is the worst at risk. You can see the fire coming down over the ridge toward it. So they've stationed a fire engine right there to block it and to keep it from catching fire. And they tell me that this fire has actually spread over the hill there now. So you can see all this front area is black, but the glow from the other side, that is because that other side of the mountain is now burning. Authorities tell me that they have been asking people to leave their homes. It's not a mandatory evacuation yet, but most people are listening to their advice and are leaving their homes right now. They tell me that it's estimated to be about 80 acres that have been affected so far, but they will have a full estimate in the morning. There are 4 fire departments here on scene, and we will continue to keep an eye on this fire, and I'm going to go keep getting information for you guys and bringing it to you as I have it. But for now, I'm live in Boise. Abigail Taylor, KBOI2 News. This fire is astonishing. Being here, it is just overwhelming, and especially for the person who lives in that house right there, that yellow house that we were pointing out earlier. This is Sean Hopkins, and he lives in that house. He was one of the people who was evacuated by police, saying that you needed to get out. Tell me about your experience.
Yeah, pretty much I made dinner, and around 8 o'clock, 8:20, I went outside and I was just relaxing, and I heard crackling, and I looked up and I saw black smoke. And to start, it was just a small kind of patch of fire about 400 yards away from my house, and it just kept growing and growing, and started watering sagebrush outside my house. Called a firefighter friend that I know, and he kind of walked me through it. And then from there, about 20 minutes later, police came to my house and told me that we needed to evacuate, so we did.
When police told you that you needed to evacuate, what was going through your mind, and did you grab anything on the way out?
Yeah, I grabbed some electronics of mine, my dog, obviously, my car. What was going through my mind is just that this is real, pretty much, and I wasn't sure if it was going to come down to the house. I wasn't sure if I needed to evacuate, and then once he came up and said, hey, you got to go, and in a matter of a couple minutes, it got pretty real. So it was a surreal experience, and even seeing the hillside on fire, it's crazy. So it's a crazy experience for sure.
Absolutely. And again, Sean's house up there, fire crews have actually stationed a fire truck right on the side of it between the house and the fire to prevent it from getting to his house. So they're confident right now that it's not going to reach the house, but of course it is still threatened. So we will continue to keep you updated as we know more information. For now, live in Boise, Abigail Taylor, KBOI2 News.
All right, staying on top of our breaking news right now in the Boise foothills. This fire you're looking at has grown to 100 acres. There are some homes that are being threatened, as we just saw in that last interview. We do know that 4 different departments are battling this fire. The biggest concern right now is that that fire has gone behind the hill, and they are trying to get it surrounded so they can get this tackled hopefully sometime soon. But that house right there, that is one that the firefighters are on standby making sure it doesn't catch fire.